right, so welcome back to the channel, guys. It is me, 8744, and today, guys, we're going to be doing our Europa League and Conference League recap. So I'll give you guys a few minutes to settle in to join. I don't know if we'll have any guests for today's stream. It kind of depends. Obviously the link is out there. Obviously, we had a little small delay because one of the games went extra time. So if any games go to extra time in the knockout stage, especially for the second leg, we'll obviously delay the stream and wait for that game to finish. Obviously. So, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Remember, guys, like and subscribe as well. And yeah, like I said, guys, what are you guys saying here in the chat? Albert says, "See." Big up AD, big up to you, man. Big up to you, Albert. And once again, guys, I got my new mic up here in the piece. So, remember, guys, like and subscribe. Get the like sub, guys. Let's try to get to 10 likes for today's stream. And yeah, so let me see if I can. Let's see if I can do it. There we go. I don't know why yesterday I wasn't able to do that, but yesterday I wasn't able to pin my own message yesterday, but today I can at least do, I suppose. So we're going to go to see Big Up 80. Who's going to be on the panel? I have no idea, bro. I sent the link out there in the StreamYard. I put it out the YouTube community tab. We'll see. Sorry, why am I keep putting this here? We'll see if anyone joins, okay? And thank you, Albert. Nice new mic, sounds good. And Sue says all good. Remember, guys, to also become a member of the channel to get access to members' videos, member streams. I am planning to do, once the draw is out tomorrow, to do my full bracket predictions. Yes, full bracket predictions for all 3 European competitions. You know what? I think I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And if you want to see that, you got to be a member. You got to be a member, man. It's only $1 per month, guys. It's only $1 per month. You get access to members' videos. And maybe we'll get back to doing member streams once we get a lot more members. So it's only $1 per month. Anyways, enough introductions, guys. Let's go ahead and get started with the Europa League first. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Let me get my stream ticker. Let me get my StreamYard marker up here and share my screen. So let me do something real quick, guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that, guys. Okay, so let's start with the Europa League, and we're going to start with 3 minutes in. Yeah, this was a long intro, guys. I'm sorry. The frustrating thing is that with this mic, I have to keep adjusting my mic once I want to type stuff here, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, maybe I need to buy this stand thing. Or maybe, you know what, I think I'll just put it here. Actually, I think I'll just put it here, right here. It's good. I think we'll just do it there. 3 intro. The Europa League. All right. So let's start. Let's start, shall we? All right. So let's start with the first game we got here. It is Ferencváros 2. Bro. I don't know what's up with FUTMob, but there we go. Ferencváros 2, Ludogorets 0. I'm not surprised that this result took place. Kranjskavi Zerksin scored the goal. And yeah, Ferencváros are obviously the superior team. Ludogorets, I knew that obviously they're a good team. I'm not saying they're not a good team, but obviously I don't think they're that great. And I think they're definitely a team that is definitely more of a home team than an away team. And Ferencváros are obviously heavy favorites, and they got the job done, and they make it through. So am I surprised with this result? Not particularly. In fact, I predicted this, guys. It's not surprising there. And yeah, they did the comeback, and they make it through. What's up? Hey, Boogie and Brandon. So, and yeah. 16 shots, 8 on target as well. We're also going to preview the round of 16 as well, guys, in today's stream. So, yeah. Shout out Ferencváros for that. And guys, Lille actually did it, guys. They saved themselves. And I was getting very worried after they lost the first leg at home. I was thinking to myself, oh, this is such a bad. And they were misfiring in front of goal. But in the second leg, man, they turn it around and they go away to Serbia and beat Red Star Belgrade in their own crib. You have to give it up to Lille because typically French teams usually choke when under the pressure. Usually French teams, when they're away from home, they usually fold and they usually get embarrassed. But this time around, Lille actually did it. They actually put out a professional display, go away to Serbia and beat them in Serbia. And guys, Red Star Belgrade don't really lose that much at home. Like, this is a team that rarely lose at home. So the fact that Lille were able to do this and pull off this comeback is outstanding for them. Olivier Giroud with the goal there. Then Nogoy. Guys, the goal scorer came off the bench. And the guy doesn't even play attacker. He's a defender, and he scored the goal and the 94th minute, actually, he came on 94th and scored 99th minute. And yeah, I mean, it's just a crazy, man. And yeah, I mean, I'm for Lille, as I said, man, what a goal, man, Nagoi. And for Red Star, well, great. This is kind of a sad. Like, how do you put up performance like this with only 15 shots, 3 on target at home? Very, very poor indeed. And I'm very disappointed with the Red Star Belgrade, but I'm very happy for Lille. Lille managed to get revenge for the defeat they had in the league phase. And for Lille, as I said, man, it's a huge win for them. Huge win for them as they put France in a strong position. Because obviously, as we know, Champions League, Monaco are eliminated because obviously they played against PSG. And now I think we have 4 French teams left in the European competitions. We got PSG, we got Lille, and then we got, I think, Lyon in the Europa League. And then obviously, in the conference, we got Strasbourg. So will one of these French teams win the competition? We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, as for Lille, man, huge win for them. And yeah, they got revenge. So I'm very happy for them. And Olivier Giroud. And the guy is like, the thing with the Giroud is this, guys. Giroud has never really been a consistent player, but the guy has always been a moments guy. The guy, when it comes to moments, this guy is a pivotal in moments. Like, this guy is a great moments player, indeed. So, yeah, I mean, I just think that for Lille, as I said, man, when you have Giroud there, it's great, man. Giroud is just peak. And keep in mind, guys, Lille is still a very difficult team. So we'll see who they get in the round of 16. We'll obviously look at the round of 16 after we go through the 8 games. But yeah, let's go ahead and read some of you guys' comments. The streets were blessed with peak football this week. Yeah, football this week was crazy, man. Especially the Champions League. That Juventus Galatasaray game was crazy. Even the what's it called? The Inter Bodo was also crazy as well. Europa League as well. Yeah, indeed. Will Uber Eats over Syria. Ooh, yeah, that's actually a good question, Albert. For me personally, as of right now, I guess you have to say yes because PSG won the Champions League last year. An Italian team hasn't won the Champions League. Now, we'll say this though. Well, that's a hard one to actually answer. Actually, let's look at how many French teams we have in the competition. We have 4 French teams, right? And then Champions League, we have Atalanta. Europa League, we have Roma, Bologna. And then Conference League, we have Fiorentina. So it's actually even. It's 4 each. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. It's kind of tough to say. It's kind of tough to say, but I, as of now, if I had to make a choice, and if you asked me to pick, I would probably lean towards Syria because I think Syria for me they do better at other competitions. Like, we guys, as bad as Syria has been, at least they've won a Europa League in the last couple of years. At least they've won a Conference League. All French League really has is that Champions League that PSG won. And don't remember, the Champions League is huge, but other than PSG winning the Champions League, French teams have not been good in Europe. Like let's be real. So for me, the only way we can even have a convo is if we have a French team that reaches the finals of Europa League and Conference League, right? So yeah, I know Syria's going through a lot of crap right now at the moment. Obviously, they got embarrassed in the Champions League this week, but just put in perspective, I still think Syria is still a better league than Uber Eats, and it's better than Bundesliga, as we just saw yesterday. So for me, Syria is still the 3rd best league in Europe, I would say. But yeah, let's go ahead and read you guys' comments. So yeah, I mean, for Lille, as I said, man, congrats to them for making it through. Let's move on to the next game we got here. It is okay, we got the second legs. Stuttgart 0, Celtic 1. I'll go through you guys' comments once I go through the games. I mean, Celtic won the game, but obviously it didn't really matter because Celtic still lost 4-1 the first leg. And I still think Stuttgart did a really good game. I thought Stuttgart were fantastic in this game. It's just that Chuzil, the goalkeeper for Celtic, was unbelievable. The guy was making 6 saves on a day. And so for Celtic, at least I guess they can feel proud of that. Hey, we went away to Germany and beat them in Germany, even though it didn't really matter much in the end because we're still out regardless. So for Celtic, as I said, man, um, you know, it's a good win for them. Great win for them. And as for Stuttgart, I still think they're a very dangerous team. And I wouldn't make too many conclusions from this game because you have to put context, guys. Context is key. They won first leg 4-1 away. So they didn't really need anything from this game. All they needed to do was to not lose by a 3-goal margin to make it through. So, yeah, I mean, for Stuttgart, as I said, man, can't really draw too much from them. And for Celtic, hey, great win for them. Great consolation win, I suppose. And yeah, let's go to the next one we got here. It is Pleasant 1, Panathinaikos 1. You know what's crazy, guys? Um, I predicted this. I had the feeling that this game would go to penalties. And I just feel like both these teams are so even. I was like, you know what? This is going to go to pens. It's going to go to pens. And I had Pleasant to win on pens. I'm so frustrated myself in knowing that Pleasant lost on pens. And you know what the sick thing is, guys? Pleasant are unbeaten, guys, even though they're out of the Europa League. Like, they're going to probably be the only team in Europe, only team in Europa League that actually, yeah, they're going to be the only team in Europa League that hasn't lost a game. Like, these guys haven't lost a game, but these guys are like draw merchants. Like, that's what Pleasant are. I was looking at the record, guys. They won 3 games Europa League and tied 7 games. Bro, that's crazy. Tying 7 games is wild to me. So shout out to Panathinaikos. They went away from home. They took the early lead. Then Pleasant equalized. And then even with the down to 10 men and this and extra time, they still were able to hold on and push it to pens, and they managed to prevail on pens. And so for a Pleasant, as I said, man, this is a really big missed opportunity for them, especially being at home, especially being the favorites. They shouldn't be losing on pens, and they messed up, and their center back had to bail them out with the goal. That kind of says a lot about the team, and yeah. So for Panathinaikos, man, great win for them on the road, and they make it through to the next round. So this is definitely an upset. I would say probably one of the big upsets in this round, and this is not one I predicted, guys. So shout out to Panathinaikos indeed. And yeah. So how many more fixtures we got? So we just did half. Okay, let's go read some of you guys' comments. Little Gretz had a late goal ruled off for offside at the end of the first leg. They decided to tie for fire me. They needed that. All right. New Franz Vars will come back. Pleasant unbeaten yet got eliminated early. Yep. Serial still better. Oh yeah, of course, low. Maybe a better way of putting it is you have a better chance of winning a European Cup if you go to France instead of Italy. Even still, I don't still the thing is it's just only PSG you have a probably better chance. Like if you go to PSG, yeah, you're probably gonna have a better chance. But in general, I still think the Serie A teams will do better than French teams. I still stand by. Yeah, probably. Overall, Serie A still clear. Third best, I say second because La Liga sucks low. Well, the thing is, Serie A teams really did bad in the Champions League this week. Like that's why for me, La Liga is still ahead of the Serie A. And I still do think that there's more of a higher chance that a La Liga team wins a European competition than is Serie A. Even though I do think Serie A is probably a better league as a whole than La Liga, I'm saying that I think La Liga has a better chance of winning a European trophy because personally for me, Atalanta doesn't have really have a chance. Like let's be real. And then in the Europa League, you got Real Betis that could win. And Serie, I mean, you got Roma, I suppose. Roma is a strong shot, but Bologna, there's not really any chance. And the Conference League, okay, maybe you know what Conference League, yeah, you could maybe give a Serie A over there. But I still feel like Europa League and Champions League wise, the Spanish teams have a big higher. Actually, Champions League for sure is a higher percentage. Europa League is maybe even, you could say. So, but yeah, I mean, La Liga is terrible, and I know that for a fact. I mean, guys, the only real serious league we have right now is EPL and soft leagues. So um, like if we're being real, like honestly, football is kind of falling off, guys. It's not the same as before. Football is such a weird state right now where it feels like there's not like an invincible team in the world. Like all these teams, there are flaws within them. Celtics should feel nothing. Stuttgart made 7 Hey, come on, man. They like I understand like they obviously they can't be too happy, but they should be a little bit happy. Come on, it's still difficult to beat them away from home. And yeah, but obviously, yeah, context is key. It was a B team of Stuttgart, so let's not be too critical. But yeah, I feel like feeling nothing though is a bit kind of a bit too far. I was talking about the league overall. That's true. Villarreal Athletic Club was pretty bad in the Champions League. Villarreal for sure, yes. Bilbao, I thought they were okay. I thought Bilbao were decent, but we also had to keep it on, guys. Napoli were disastrous in the Champions League. Napoli were garbage in the Champions League. So we all said to put that in the way. Like the Serie A champions can't even make the knockouts. Is crazy. So yeah. But anyways, getting back to let's get back to the Europa League, guys. Bologna won, Braun nil. Bologna got the win here. Spenstrand got the red card, and Mario scored the goal. Is that Joao Mario? That is Joao Mario. Wow, I didn't even know this guy's a Bologna. I thought the guy was a Porto. Oh, oh, he left Porto last year, then go to Juventus, and then he's at Bologna on loan. Wow, didn't even know that. That's actually interesting. guy as well. Joao Mario scored the goal there. And yeah, I mean, pretty much the tie was done. I mean, Braun, they gave a good effort. You have to commend them for only losing 1-0, especially down a man. It's pretty commendable. And yeah, for a Braun, as I said, man, they just got to hope that Bodo does it, do it, man. So yeah, I mean, Bologna, they got the job done, and it was pretty routine. So not really much to say there. Celta won, Pauk nil. I mean, Celta got the job done. Swedberg scored the goal to make it 3-1 on aggregate. And yeah, I mean, it was a pretty routine win for them. Pauk didn't really create many chances. I mean, 4 shots on target is crazy. 40 shots, 3 on target. But yeah. And then we got okay, you know what? I want to save this game for last. Let's talk about this one. Nottingham Forest 1, Fenerbahce 2. Guys, when Fenerbahce went 1-0 up, I was thinking to myself, Arkatogo scored the goal, and they got the penalty there. And then I'm thinking to myself, okay, can Fenerbahce do it, man? Can Fenerbahce do it? Because Forest were terrible that first half. 4 shots, not on target was crazy. But in the second half, Forest came alive, and I think the substitutions made the difference. You have Olani came off the bench, Sangare, Hudson-Odoi, and Hudson-Odoi actually played pivotal because he got the goal that was necessary for them to advance. And obviously, Arkatogo got the brace there from the pen spot. And yeah, obviously, Murillo. Actually, who gave away the penalty? Was it? Oh, yeah. Was it Yates? Who gave away the penalty for Fenerbahce? I'm actually curious. I can't tell. Let me see if I can find here. Let's see. Who gave away the penalty? I'm really curious. Oh, it was Acuna gave away the penalty, and Arkatogo steps up, converts the pen, makes it 3-2 on aggregate. But then obviously Nottingham Forest got the goal there to seal it off. So I mean, Fenerbahce, they did put up a much better performance in this game than they did in the first leg. That first leg was super unacceptable. But yeah, I mean, it's just a shame because Fenerbahce, if they hadn't lost the first leg so badly, we could have had maybe an interesting game. But that was practically done when the first leg they got destroyed. So yeah, and we got 10 here in the house. Thank you for joining 10.
Yeah, I'm walking home.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I mean, there's that. So 10, give me a quick recap of how you feel about the other games. We were just discussing about these 6. And the last one happened to be game, then it was Zagreb. So give me quick thoughts on these games. So Ferencváros 2, Ludogorets nil. Thoughts on that game?
I mean, kind of expected with French Varos overcoming the first leg, which I
Oh
did
yeah,
say.
they did a comeback.
Yeah, like 2-1 down. So
Yeah.
to do it, I wasn't surprised they came back. And yeah, obviously it shows that French Varos probably deserved to go through, I would
Yeah.
say, over Ludogorets.
Now this one was really sort of interesting. Lille actually did the comeback. Are you surprised?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they definitely had the quality, but obviously away at Serbia would be difficult. But to get the job done, I think I'm not sure. Was it extra time?
Yeah, yeah, extra time, extra time.
Yeah. So I think, as I said, all you needed was just one goal, and you win, or at least bring it to extra time. So I think it was more doable. So not shocked because there was at least maybe one other game that happened, not in this competition that deserved that praise.
Yeah. And I mean, Red Star Belgrade rarely lose at home, so for them to pull off the away win is actually pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the Celtic, they won away against Stuttgart, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, they didn't
I
score enough,
think,
so
yeah, yeah. I think overall, it was already expected Stuttgart would progress over Celtic, and if I'm not mistaken, that is now all of the Scottish teams out of Europe.
yeah, indeed. Then we have Pleasant, one, Panathinaikos, one, and Pleasant, they're still unbeaten, but they're not going to the next round. It's
That's what I
actually kind
said. That's what I said, or I think I said it. They would get knocked out by penalties.
of, it's crazy. Like 10, I said to my predictions video, like I had the feeling that both games would end in a draw, and the Pleasant would just make it through on pens. And I was so close.
Yeah. So I think I'm not sure. Maybe this is Europa League history. The first team to get to to not win the Europa League, but didn't lose a single Europa League game in the
Yeah, I
tournament
mean that's
proper.
crazy.
With
Yeah,
like
that'd be
what,
crazy.
2 wins and 8 draws or something.
No, it's actually I
Something
think
like
it's like it's actually 3 wins and 7 draws.
yeah. So
It's practically the
and they
same.
didn't win it. So yeah. But big up to Rafa Benitez for Panathinaikos.
Yeah, I'm sure he's happy. I mean, yeah. And then Bologna won, Braun nil. I mean, it was expected.
Expected. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing
At
much
least Italy
really.
finally beats Norway.
Told you. It's more of the smaller teams that are winning. Atalanta, Bologna, obviously another one in the Conference League. So there's still actually 4 Serie A teams in Europe.
You know, it's actually crazy, Tim. Like Italy finally beats Norway.
True. So we'll see how time goes if they
Yeah,
actually
no,
make it that far.
Norway still own Italy though.
Yeah, I think until like maybe we'll see what happens next month if they make it.
Oh man, no, that's not bad for another time. But yeah, I mean, then Salta won, Park nil. I'm sure it was expected, unfortunately.
Yeah, because I mean, this is a Deportivo shirt I'm wearing, so yeah, unfortunate they made it through, but oh well. I mean, they'll get either Aston Villa or Leon, which I think they get knocked out by either.
Ooh.
I think whoever they get knocked out.
Wait, so
That's what I think.
what
But
game did you attend?
huh?
Did you attend any of the Europa League matches, or you just went to the bar?
Uh, actually, I could. I would be more interested if Celta gets Aston Villa. Why not?
Ooh, okay.
Because I mean, they're technically my closest Europa League team, so I wouldn't mind doing a hate watch and supporting Aston Villa or Leon. Or if Celta makes it further in the competition, then yeah, we'll see.
Oh man, so so you went out with your friends, right?
Oh no, I didn't go to any of the games yet, but maybe I might.
Oh,
Obviously
okay,
now
okay.
because it's like a lot more warmer, like it's spring, going to be summer. So if Celta progress, then maybe it's not going to be as cold. Like today's not as cold. Not wearing gloves now, which is good. I can survive.
Yeah. Let's read some comments. La Liga correspondent is responding live on the streets.
Oh yeah, in the streets of I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can really see.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Betsy. Thank you for joining, man. What's good, man? And your boys at Jaguar came so close, but yet so far. We'll
I
talk.
was so. We'll talk about it. We'll
Save it for
talk
the
about
conference.
it.
We'll get to the conference. We'll get to the conference league.
I was
Yeah.
so close.
Barros got bailed out of the end. Yeah, they bailed out.
Yeah, I think that first leg. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a shame. Like if Fenerbahce didn't put up a stinker in the first leg,
Yeah.
they could have actually eliminated them.
Yeah, and they won actually. So yeah, I wouldn't say I. I mean, obviously, I think Forest kind of took the what do you call this? Not much pressure because you thought, oh, they're at home, 3-0 up, and they only lost by a goal, which is not bad. So ultimately, for Forest, they progressed. That's what mattered to them.
Yeah, that's true. Do you think, like, let's say Fenerbahce didn't get humiliated the first leg, Forest will still advance?
Maybe, but it wouldn't be. I feel like the game wouldn't be like how it was, like the second leg. It would be a lot more intense at
Yeah,
the
that's why I
City
say like
ground.
that's why I say like the first like I feel like the first like kind of ruined it for me the second leg because I actually feel like if Fenerbahce didn't lose so badly, we could have had a great second leg. We could have had a great tie. We could have this gone could have extra time, maybe even pens.
Yeah. and ultimately it didn't. It's, I guess, similar to Newcastle Karabakh in the Champions League. Second leg didn't really matter.
I mean, come
So,
on, there was like overwhelming gaps of quality.
oh yeah, yeah, obviously, but it was
I
it
think
felt
these two
like
teams
that
are
with
more
Forest.
closely in level than those two.
Yeah,
Yeah. Actually, I think the perfect comparison is like Galatasaray Juventus. That's probably the perfect comparison. That
yeah,
that's probably the perfect comparison to this. But yeah, I mean, Fenerbahce, man. I mean, it sucks for them. They see the rivals progress and they don't even progress. That's kind of
yeah.
sad
I
for them.
mean, they'll probably get knocked out anyway, Gala. But we'll see tomorrow. In like,
Yeah.
yeah, in like 12 hours, we'll find out.
And then wow, then this game, man, Dinamo Zagreb scored, and I'm
Mhm.
thinking to myself, okay, is Genk really gonna screw this up? And then Genk got the equalizer. It's like 2-1-1. And the Dinamo Zagreb get the pen there, and then they got the goal there, and I'm like 3-1. I'm like, oh my jeez, Genk is really folding at home, but obviously
Yeah,
they came through in extra time and they got the 2 goals.
yeah, and obviously, it ultimately meant that Genk progressed, which
Yeah.
I think probably over the course of the season, because I think they deserved it more than Dinamo Zagreb. So I'll probably say they got it in the end, but yeah, that was a close call for
Yeah,
Genk.
Stokovic. And this is crazy. Like, how you get 2 goals and you get sent off.
Yeah, but I think it was near the end. I think.
Yeah, 105th minute, 105th minute. So
Yeah, when the game
still,
was like 3-2, I think 3-3.
yeah. You got a. Did he get a second yellow? Yeah, I think he got a. No, actually got a straight red. Dangerous time. But yeah, I mean that's our playoffs done. Now we're gonna we're gonna preview the round of 16. So now that we have all there we go, playoffs. So Ferencvaros versus what match I want to see here?
Can't really
I want
see
to
something.
see Stuttgart versus Porto. I think it'll be a great matchup.
And then the other would be Ferencvaros Braga. Yeah, I'd probably
Yeah.
say that would be what I would prefer. Obviously, I would fancy. I'll edge both Portuguese sides to make it. I would say
Mm.
both Portuguese teams.
I think Stuttgart. I think Stuttgart could
Obviously, whoever
maybe.
gets. Oh yeah, if they have Braga, yeah. If it's Porto, not really. I feel like, well, it'll be close with them in Porto. Yeah, whoever gets Stuttgart's going to get a tough one. I think
Yeah,
whoever
yeah,
gets
but
Ferencvaros, I think probably go out.
mm, yeah, that'll be interesting there. Next we have Panathinaikos versus. As my La Liga fan, as a Real Betis, which do you think Real Betis would prefer?
Oh, so it's either Forest or who's the other one again?
Panathinaikos.
Panathinaikos. Uh, I mean, I'm pretty sure. Did Betis play Panathinaikos
I think they
or
did.
was it
Hold
PAOK?
on. I
I'm
forgot.
pretty
Let me
sure they
check.
played a Greek team, PAOK or Panathinaikos, and
Okay, hold on.
lost.
Let me check.
I think.
Uh, let me pull it up here. Um, hold up. Okay, let's see. They played against Palk and lost to Palk.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think
So
they
it's
played
the other Greek
Panathinaikos.
team.
They didn't play Panathinaikos.
I'll say. I would say Panathinaikos would be the easier compared to Forest, even
Yeah,
though
that's fair.
because Forest and Betis played opening game.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I would say, and that ended what 2-2, I think,
Yeah, I think I
the
ended in a
first
draw.
the opening game, and then so I would probably, I mean, if you compare English team or Greek, probably go for the Greek team. So Panathinaikos Betis is more preferred, and then that means the other team gets Midtjylland, which will be from the league phase looks difficult
Ooh,
because I know
actually, you know
Forest.
what? Yeah, I kind of want to see
Because I
Real
think
Betis.
Forest.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No, you continue.
Oh yeah. I was saying Forest and Midtjylland played as well. So Forest gets either team they've played opening round. The only thing is with different managers.
Yeah,
Both were with
part of me kind. Yeah, this is kind of tough for me. I feel like from a neutral perspective, I think Panathinaikos Mitchell would be an interesting match because that's kind of
oh yeah.
50-50, you would say.
Yeah. Obviously it's Rafa Benitez, so hopefully I guess I'll support what do you call this Panathinaikos, even if they get Betis. But then Betis they have the GOAT, Anthony. So I'll
Those it's tough decisions.
yeah. Anthony the GOAT or Rafa Benitez. I'll probably
Yeah,
go with I have to go with the GOAT, Anthony,
oh,
if
wow.
that's the matchup. But we'll
Yeah,
see how the draw
yeah,
happens in 13 hours for the Europa.
yeah. And then Real, I think Real Betis Forest. The thing is, that's a good one. That could be an interesting one. That could go either way. So
Yeah, it ended a draw.
yeah, and maybe we could get La Liga to get a W over Premier League.
Oh yeah, because I think the only other time that's happened this season in any competitions was unfortunately opening game of a certain game between my club and your club. I think that was
Wait,
the
wait,
only.
wait. Is that the only time La Liga team has beaten a Premier League team this season?
I think that was just it was just our game. I think opening
Oh,
game. I think I'm not sure. I
nah,
might
La
be
Liga's
wrong.
down so bad. La Liga's down bad. Uh,
That makes it even worse for us. But we'll see tomorrow,
yeah,
or we'll see in 12 hours.
yeah.
But yeah,
Real Betis
so
Forest.
I would say Forest Midtjylland. I would prefer, but we'll see.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one. Gang versus. Oh, man, we could get all Italian clash. Wow.
Well, the only thing is I don't like these same team clashes rounds as well. I prefer them at the latter rounds. I don't mind it, but in the early rounds, it's a bit boring. I would
Oh
say.
well,
So
for
I
me, it
would
depends.
say
I want
against
like if it's a big
Roma.
normie, then
Oh yeah, if we got let's say yesterday had Dortmund progressed, we've actually got the classic Bayern tournament. And okay, I would be okay with that, but probably
yeah, I think your mic is kind of cutting off.
was okay.
Okay, I think it's better now. Yeah, I think it's better now.
Oh
No, but what
no,
I'm saying here, yeah, no, what I'm saying here is that I just think that, yeah, I mean, I guess I would prefer Gang versus Roma. I guess
yeah, and Bologna against Freiburg.
Freiburg. Yeah, ooh, Bologna Freiburg is actually interesting. That one could go either way.
Yeah,
So yeah. Okay, I think the mic is better now, guys. Yeah, mic is welding. Okay, I think it's better now. All right. Let's move to the next one. So we had Celta Vigo versus I think these are the two. I think these two could be really good matchups. The bottom two ones, in particular.
yeah. I would
Celta.
I would say Aston Villa, Celta Aston Villa. That's what I want to see because
Ooh,
that is well. It would also be Spanish against Spanish or English.
yeah. But here's the thing, though, Ten. We would get all French clash, though.
True, and it's the teams that start with an L, Leon Lille. But if I'm only doing it based on a Celta Vigo perspective, and the more likely to get knocked out, I would say Celta Villa would
I
be
kind of want to see
my.
Leon Villa. Sorry, not Leon Villa.
You mean
Leo
Lille?
Villa. Leo. Sorry,
Eh,
Leo.
maybe we'll see, but I would
Dude,
say the tougher clash, let's say for Aston Villa, would be actually I think it might actually be Celta. That might be the tougher clash for Villa.
Ooh. Yeah, I think Villa would prefer Lille. I
Oh
kind of
well,
want to see
it's just
Villa versus Lille because I want to see Lille being a fan.
yeah. I think if it's Celta, Lille, no Leon, Celta Leon, I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, Celta Leon would be interesting. And that, Celta Leon would be actually be an interesting one. We haven't had many French-Spanish clashes. So,
Well, Celta Vigo did have a French clash, though,
oh yeah,
in
true.
like in what?
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean, I think the best one for me, I think Porto Stuttgart's probably the most high-profile one we can get.
Yeah, Porto, Stuttgart. I would say Villa, Celta, and Betis, Forest.
And Betis Forest. Okay, those are good picks. So yeah, let me know the guys in the chat below what matches you guys want to see, particularly in the Europa League, the most tomorrow, guys, round of 16. As we move on over to the Conference League, excuse me. So let's read some of you guys' comments. I think we're caught up with comments. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the second leg of the knockouts. Get my timestamp here. All right, Conference League time. All right, so we're gonna make this quick. So we got let's save this one for last. Sellers 3, Dig, Drita 2. I mean, what's there to say? They got the job done.
Yeah.
In fact, they actually won this. They won this. They won by the exact score again.
3-2.
This time at home. So, yeah, the goal scorer is right there. And yeah, then we got Rijeka 3, Alminia 1. Not really surprised there. Expected.
Yeah. It was game over.
Yeah, and Samaspor, Skendia. There's AZ did it, Noah, Alice.
Yeah.
And you were right, man. Sigma did it, man.
I told you, Sigma.
Bro, I just realized are they the only unseeded team to advance?
Yeah. Well, there could have been another one. Almost.
Almost. Let's suppose not.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to check in the Europa League. How many predictions I got right? Let me go back to that real quick. How many predictions I got right? So Champions League got 6 of the teams correct. Here, let's see how many I got correct here. So I called Ferencváros. I called Lille. So 3. Celtic I called. I got this one wrong. I called this one. I got this one right. I called this one, and I got this one wrong. So I got 6 here as well.
I think, well, I don't remember my predictions, but I think I got most of them correct.
Okay. Conference League. Okay, wait, hold on, let me go. Okay. And now let's talk about this one, man. 10, man.
Oh, so close. I told you. Obviously, it ended up not happening in the case. But because I'm not upset they got knocked out. Just it was so close.
It was closer than it should have been.
Yeah, and Jagiellon Blatterstock with the team I said to make the final. And to be fair, it's not the worst prediction. It almost happened. This kind of reminded me of like getting very close to Manchester United versus Lyon last season.
Or you could say Juventus Galatasaray yesterday.
Yeah, well, this one, yeah. Just that this time the Italian team actually made it.
That's actually kind of funny. But Fiorentina, man, oh my geez, this team is so washed.
That's why, especially when you score a hat trick.
Bro, if Fiorentina actually wins this Conference League, we have.
Okay, then fair enough. Then if they win the Conference League, they cannot be in it next season because
True.
they'll get in the Europa.
You know what? But here's the thing, though: if they're not getting Conference League next season either way.
Oh yeah, obviously.
So this is it for them. But for Fiorentina, man, can they get a European position though? That's the thing. That's the
Well, they
interesting
have.
thing.
I think they have to win the competition.
Yeah, I because bro, Fiorentina, man. Okay, do you think they'll get relegated?
No, I would say I would give more chance of Tottenham getting relegated than Fiorentina.
Wow, that's actually crazy to
Because
say.
I could back West Ham and Nottingham Forest, the teams below Spurs, to maybe get certain results. Whereas Spurs, haven't won a game in the Premier League in 2026, the only team to have not done that.
Yeah,
Whereas
for
Fiorentina, I think obviously it's a similar position to the Prem with uh, Verona and Pisa practically going down. And I think it will be either between Lecce and Cream Pie Nese. One of those two.
yeah, I just think as bad as Fiorentina are, I think Fiorentina are still better than Spurs. Like this current
Yeah.
Fiorentina team would beat Spurs.
Yeah. Anyone would beat Spurs except Dortmund.
Yeah, Dortmund probably find a way to choke.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, for Fiorentina, man, as I said, man, they got the job done. They got the 2 goals, and I mean, are you convinced with this Fiorentina team, or still
No.
no?
No. Because I think I forgot who they'll get in the next round, but I don't think they'll.
Bro, if you're struggling to beat Jagiellonian after winning 3-0 away, you're not winning this conference league.
Yeah. And they should have progressed Jagiona Blatishstock. So now we have
Bro.
2 Polish teams left
Okay, so
in
let's
the
go to the playoffs,
competition.
man. The knockouts. So playoffs. So we got Lech Poznan versus Shakhtar or Rayo. For me, give.
Ooh.
Oh, this is.
I think Lech Poznan already played Vio, I think.
Give me Shakhtar. Polish versus Ukraine.
Yeah. And you know what? Rayo against Sport.
And wait, you know what's really? Oh no, actually, never mind. I was gonna say Poland and Ukraine play each other in the World Cup qualifiers, better than the same playoff path. So, and they might actually play against each other potentially. There's a
We'll
chance if
find
they
out.
both win. So
We'll
that should
find
be a
out.
great one. You know what? I kind of want that one, and give I guess Spain Rayo versus Samaspor. Spain Turkey.
Well, we know what happened the first game. Was it 6-0? Which, I mean, the second game, as in the final qualifying game, where it's like I knew Spain would not really care because I mean goal difference and all. So yeah, I'll probably say Lech Poznan against Shakhtar. And to be honest, I could see. I feel like whoever gets Lech Poznan, Lech Poznan, uh, I think they could actually progress, even if they get Rayo as well. I could see them
Ooh,
progressing. I don't know.
okay.
Even though Jagiona Platystok or Limne, I still think one of the Polish teams, either Lech Poznan or Wrocław, could make the final.
Oh, that's a bold take.
I
We'll
just
see what
picked
happens.
Jagiona Platystok because I mean, they almost did it, but I think a Polish team will make the final. One of the two that's left now, even though it's
Yeah.
not the one I picked. But you know what? If even though I didn't pick the correct team, if I pick a Polish team, I'll take that as a win for me. So we'll see.
Okay.
So
Let's
come
move.
on, let's Poznan and Wrocław.
Yeah. Let's move to the next one. AZ Alkmaar versus. You know what? Give me AEK Athens. The two AE clubs. Netherlands versus Greece.
Mhm. And then the other side, the other one is can't tell.
Selj. Selj is Slovakia, right? Or Slovenia? I forgot.
I don't remember. And then the other opponent.
Is that
Mm,
what's the SPP? Oh, that's
I
Smart
don't know.
Braha.
Is it? I can't really
Smart Braha
tell.
is Czech. I know that for a fact. Oh,
Mhm.
Slovenia versus Slovakia. No, sorry, Slovenia
Is
versus
it?
Czech. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Uh, Probably the most uninteresting of the ties, I would say, or like the potential ties, because meh, I would say, I would say, yeah, just AZ against AEK, I guess.
yeah. All right, and then Crystal Palace versus Mainz. I want to see Crystal Palace Mainz. Give them a
Yeah,
top five league.
and that would mean S- Sigma against AAK as well.
Yeah, wow. So
Lenoka,
Sigma is it Sigma this? I forgot the Sigma team. Where are they from again?
I think. So I would say, yeah, I would say
Czech.
Sigma against Lenoka,
Oh, so it'll be Czech
and then
versus
mine.
Cyprus.
Yeah, why not? And Sigma to win, because
Mhm.
Sigma.
Okay, and then Palace versus Mainz.
Yeah,
Ooh,
because both of them, they're not going to get Europe by the end of this season. So this is like, and I'm not sure of Oliver Glasner's time in Germany. I don't think he managed Mainz, but I might be wrong.
ooh. And for me, Mainz could actually knock out a Premier League team.
Yeah, even though Palace were my original pick to win it all.
Yeah, and you're backtracking on there, right?
Probably. I think they get knocked out at some point.
And the
We'll see.
Fiorentina man, get them Strasbourg.
Oh yeah, I think Strasbourg wins.
Italy versus France.
And then Rijeka against Volkov,
Rijka's
which
Croatia, right?
mm, which one? I think well that one's Polish.
Yeah, I know that one. Rijka is either Croatia or Bosnia, I think.
I think there was only one Bosnian team.
Oh, it's Croatia. Okay, Croatia. I got it. So yeah, that'll be interesting, man. To see what happens. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. Okay, so which do you think will be the best for me? I think Fiorentina Strasbourg will be the most interesting one if that matchup actually occurs.
Yeah, I would say that Palace Mainz and uh I would say yeah, probably just those two if it was to happen. Just those two. In terms of like big clash, big, yeah. But I think I'm not sure. I think it would mean there's a certain chance that I think Rayo Vallecano might be on the only side without the top five European team.
Wow.
Maybe, but I might be wrong.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, I guess. Let's go look at my predictors, I guess, and then I guess we'll wrap it up. Doing the predictions. I'll also look at the Champions League as well. We didn't do that yesterday. So let's do this. Athletic 3, Club Brugge 2. Okay, I put too much faith in Brugge. Man, this prediction was terrible.
Oh well.
Uh, okay,
Oh
call
well.
this one right. Hey, I did say Juventus to win.
I don't know if yeah.
Then okay. 36 points. And how am I doing the league? I'm currently fifth. I'm fifth in the league. Bro, the point gap between me and Pookie's crazy. Oh god. I'm so cooked. I am genuinely so cooked. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Europa League. Uh I predicted 1-0. Dang.
Then
Ah.
yeah.
Okay. Dang. Wow.
Mhm.
Dang. I at least got it perfect here. And league, I'm second in the league. At least
Oh,
I have a
so like
chance.
Arsenal by the end of the year.
And conference. Sales 3, drew to 1. Ah, I saw. I was pretty close, man. Pretty close. Dang. Hey, I got Fiorentina to score 2 goals.
You
And let's.
should trust the signal.
Yeah, I should have. And they use Alkmaar too. No one. No. Okay, so let's go look at the unseeded teams. So which unseeded teams advanced the conference league? Yeah, so only one in the conference league. Then Europa League, how many unseeded teams make it through? Um, Europa League, how many unseeded made it through? Let's see. Lille made it through. Panathinaikos, so 2. So 2 teams.
Yeah. So it's the same as the Champions League too.
Is also 2 in the Champions League too?
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Why are the aggregates not scores not here? But whatever. Anyways, Bodo and Galatasaray, yeah. You're
yeah,
right.
just
So, but yeah. Anyways, I think we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. We finished the stream, so we're gonna be here again on Sunday, guys. We're gonna be doing our league recap of the month of March. We'll probably also look at the playoff round. We'll probably look at the bracket as well on that day as well. And remember, guys, I'll be doing an extra exclusive members video if you want to see my bracket predictions, which I'll be doing this weekend. So the whole bracket's gonna be out tomorrow, guys. Everything. So we'll find out the row for every single team. So 10, any last words from you before I round off?
please Newcastle Barca. In 12
Yes,
hours,
Newcastle.
more or less, we'll find out.
Newcastle Barca. I also want as well. We both want, but we know we're gonna get PSG. Well, at least my team will.
We'll find out.
Yeah. So
But
yeah, remember guys, like and subscribe. Become a member of the channel if you're new around here, guys, to get some members of news streams. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.
let's go.